How that man treats you when he's mad tells you everything that you need to know about him. You think about men, like when we really love a woman, regardless of how mad at her we are, it's not gonna stop us from doing our duties as her man or as her husband, right? We could be done just gotten a big argument, but that's not gonna stop us from checking that car to make sure that air's in those tires and make sure that there ain't no emergency lights on, and having her call us when she get to where she going, and things of that nature, like ensuring her safety. That's our job, to protect and provide. Regardless of how mad at her we are, that's not gonna stop us from doing those things, right? But if you have a man who gets mad at you and just shuts down completely, and he out running the streets, or he get mad and talk to you any kind of way, calling you out your name, all type of stuff, getting physical with you, mentally abusive, physically abusive, things of that nature, you with the wrong man. That man does not love you. That is not what love looks like. It's not.
Men cheat for sex and comfort. Women cheat for attention and understanding. They want someone to understand them. That's why when our women cheat, we hurt more, because we know if she spread them thighs, she felt him. When we cheat, she may be hurt, but not as much, because with us, it could be more superficial. She was 5'5" thick in the thighs. I just had to hit that. You see that? Yeah. But when she spread them thighs, you know she had a connection with that man, which takes me to another point. Emotionally damaged people are always sexually promiscuous. If you are traumatized, if you are emotionally damaged, you are promiscuous. And do you want to know why? Emotionally traumatized people require constant validation from others. You married to a woman who's been traumatized, abuse, abandonment, whatever. When you're not around her for too many days, she has to entertain another man, because her trauma dictates constant validation. And constant validation means I must have a man in my personal space.
Nowadays, a man will break your heart and then just discard you like you were the problem. And a lot of times it's actually not because it was his intention, but because his hurtful decisions turned you into a version of yourself that he's no longer attracted to. Now, the only exception is whenever, one, you didn't come in healed, because then you could have sabotaged it for sure. Or if he did something wrong, but then tried to make it right, but it was too little too late. That happens as well. But these days, a lot of guys will total your heart and then go right on over to another car lot and lease something brand new that doesn't know his driving record. And it's crazy, because it's like they create every complaint that they have about you, then just wake up one day and have an epiphany that they deserve better. Like, no, you don't, bro. You had better and you ruined it. She's not submissive to you or wants to follow your lead because you already led her to that ruin. Like, she doesn't want to give you access to her body because you was giving your body to everybody. She disrespects you because you lost all of her respect when you turned into a clown. Now, by all means, go your separate ways if it's just unsalvageable, and try to learn from it and grow from it. But when you narrate the story, don't try to change what role you actually played as the villain and try to pretend that you were the victim, because you weren't.
If you're in a relationship with someone and you are saying to your partner, your words are hurting me, your actions are hurting me, your behavior is hurting me, and that partner continues to perpetrate that behavior, listen very carefully. You just might be in an abusive relationship. Let me be clear. Verbal abuse is a very real thing in relationship. Emotional abuse is a very real thing in a relationship. Mental abuse is a very real thing in a relationship. Financial abuse is a very real thing in a relationship. And if you are communicating over a period of time to your partner, what you are doing to me hurts me, how you're treating me hurts me, what you're saying to me hurts me, it's damaging me, it's wounding me, and they continue that behavior, then maybe that relationship needs to end.
Never trust a man that plays a victim. These are the type of men that do not know how to communicate, and they don't understand the importance of mental stimulation. They will never be able to accept accountability for their actions because they're going to blame other people. These type of men are extremely insecure. These type of men will physically and or emotionally abuse you. Like they will punch you or call you out your name and then blame you for their actions. These type of men do not like to be confronted when they are wrong. They will resort to violent actions or excessive violent verbal aggression. They will victimize you and play the victim. They never change because they don't think they are the problem. Never trust a man that plays the victim. These are the type of men that do not know how to communicate and they don't understand the importance of mental stimulation. They will never be able to accept accountability for their actions because they're going to blame other people. These type of men are extremely insecure. These type of men will physically and or emotionally abuse you. Like they will punch you or call you out your name and then blame you for their actions. These type of men do not like to be confronted when they are wrong. They will resort to violent actions or excessive violent verbal aggression. They will victimize you and play the victim. They never change because they don't think they are the problem.
Any man that could punch you in your face, choke you, kick you, slap you, call you out of your name, threaten you, threaten to kill you, threaten to kill your family members, act extremely jealous, states to you that he would kill himself if he can't be with you or if you will leave him, does not love you. He is not capable of loving you because he does not love himself. He is extremely manipulative and he uses it so that he can gain power and control over you. Love does not hurt.
Ten hurtful things that men shouldn't do to a woman. If you're watching this video and you're a woman, share this to every man you know, your boyfriend, your husband, your brothers, your sisters, your cousin, whoever. Share it to them. The Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Number one thing that men commonly do that can finish them is when you impregnate a woman and you deny it. Listen to me. If that child is truly your child and you are not there for the child, the head of that child can cause you poverty. I have seen men who denied pregnancies during their youthful age and they finally got married and they couldn't bear children because there is something about the head of a child. If you impregnate a woman, it's funny when a man is dating a woman, you have sex with her and at the end of the day she tells you she's pregnant and you said, for who? Are you stupid or something? If you write exam, won't you collect result? Never deny a child. Never deny him fatherhood. Because if you deny that child, it brings curse, it brings poverty, it brings delay, it brings setback on a man. Number two common mistakes that men do is to promise a woman what they cannot keep. Never promise a woman what you can't keep. Men, listen to me. Don't promise a woman love, affection. You are going to be there for her if you don't mean it. Because women goes with words. Man goes with sight. When Adam saw Eve, he hasn't have a conversation with Eve. He saw Eve, he loved what he saw, and he said, this is the bone of my bone, and this is the flesh of my flesh. What Eve heard from the man called Adam made her fall in love with Adam. Women go with what they hear, men go with what they see. Don't promise a woman what you cannot keep. It is very, very sensitive. It can destroy your life. Number 3, never treat a woman as an option. Make her your priority. She shouldn't be an option. Some of you men, it is only when you want to have sex you remember your woman. It is only when you have urge you remember your woman. You don't remember important things. She's more or less like an option. It can kill you. When I say kill you, it can kill your finance. It can kill your career. It is spiritual. One thing people don't understand is that women are spiritual. Women are spiritual. Number 4, never ignore a woman's feelings. Never ignore a woman's feelings. Women's feelings are real. Don't ignore a woman's feelings. It's so important. Listen to this. It will help your destiny. The feeling of a woman is deep. Don't play with it. Don't ignore it. Don't set it aside. Am I speaking to somebody here? Number 5, be proud of her among the people that matters to you. Never make her feel rejected to the people that matters to you. Never make your woman feel rejected to the people that matters to you. Did you hear what I said? It's so important. Number 6, I will stop on this part. This is part 1. Number 6, never compare her with your ex. Never compare your woman with your ex. Never compare your woman with your ex. It kills feelings. It kills self-confidence. It kills that love in her for you. Please share this video to everybody. Follow this TikTok page right now. It will change your life. Follow it. God bless you. My name is Apostle Okose Emmanuel. Shalom.
Because men have such inflated egos and fragile egos and depend heavily on outside validation, specifically women, to regulate their self-worth, they intentionally will do things to hurt you, to see your reaction, to test how much you love them. They will intentionally say hurtful things to get you jealous because they want you to be jealous over them because that shows that you love them. They like when you're fighting with other women over them because that shows just how much you love them. They like having the power to be able to hurt your feelings because that just shows how much you love them. They love when you're a crybaby over them because, again, it just shows how much you love them. They like making you cry because it makes them feel powerful and it strokes their ego and makes them feel wanted and loved and desired. So men hurt you on purpose. 90% of the stuff they're doing is a test for their own ego to see, oh, how much does she care about me? Oh, let me see if she really loves me. Oh, let me see how much she loves me. It's always a test of your love. They're always trying to make sure that you love them with all your fucking heart. But they never make sure that they do the same in return. Men just want to be loved. They want to feel loved by multiple women. They want women fighting over them. They want to feel like they're wanted. They want to feel valuable. They want to feel powerful. So a lot of the time, men are hurting you on purpose because they want to get a reaction out of you because the reaction shows to them that you care about them. And another trick that my baby father taught me is a defense mechanism they use is playing dumb. So when they act like it was an accident or unintentional or gaslight you and say, oh, you're overthinking, or, well, that's not the case at all, I didn't mean that, they're fucking lying. They definitely meant that. They knew why they were doing it. Unless you're a 5-year-old, you fucking know right from wrong. And you know, as a grown adult, what hurts someone and what doesn't. So anyone trying to lie and pretend they're not aware that they're hurting you, they're fucking lying. They know exactly what they're doing. So they'll intentionally do things to get you jealous and hurt your feelings and make you cry because they want to see how much you love them and how much you care about them. And your feelings being hurt to them shows that you love and care about them and shows that you have feelings for them, even though they don't have feelings for you back. Men are not about reciprocation or giving. They are all about what they can receive. So even though they want to make sure that you love them and hurt you on purpose to test your emotions and test your love for them, you better never dare try to do the same to them. And they don't love, they just feel possession. To them, their woman is their possession. And possessiveness is not love. So acting like he's jealous over you or going crazy when you try to leave him, that's because he depends on you for his survival. Men literally can't survive without women. It's not because he loves you back.